SwordSoul Tenyi is still a top tier deck on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and I'm here to show you why and how to use it. So in today's video, we're going to be covering SwordSoul Tenyi. I'm going to be going over my deck list, as well as some easy to learn combos, and showing you some gameplay from the Duelist Cup to where I got some OTKs, and where I went through a 9-round duel where I had to play through Swords Revealing Light, as well as getting Mirror Forced, and still came back for the win. So with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Alright guys, so here's the deck list that I'm running with the SwordSoul Tenyi. There will be a detailed list down below in the description, but you're looking at 26 monsters, 12 spells, 4 traps, and of course 15 cards in your extra deck. Now as far as your UR and SR goes, you're looking at spending roughly 720 UR and 390 SR. Now with that being said, let's get into the combos. For combo number 1, we're going to be utilizing Ashuna as well as Vishuda in hand to give us a Tenyi and SwordSoul Grandmaster inboard. Now with that being said, we will not be utilizing the second Vishuda or the SwordSoul Emergence in hand. So to start off, you're going to use the effect of Ashuna to special summon itself onto the field. Then you want to link off into the Monk of Tenyi. You want to follow that by doing the same with Vishuda, special summoning itself onto the field. Now using the graveyard effect of Ashuna, you're going to banish it and special summon a Adhara onto the field, which we will now synchro summon off into the Grandmaster. By the effect of the Grandmaster, we will now add a Strategist from the deck to the hand. And then we're going to activate Adhara's graveyard effect, bringing back the banished Ashuna. Now using the Strategist effect, we will now discard the Ashuna to be able to special summon him onto the field along with a token, which we will now synchro into a Tenyi. Now you can use the effect of Strategist to inflict 1200 damage to your opponent. And now you're set up for your next turn. You have a monster effect negate with the Grandmaster. And with the Tenyi, it's going to gain 100 attack and defense for every banished card, as well as your opponent's monsters lose 100 attack and defense for the same. If it would be destroyed by card effect, you could just banish a card from your graveyard instead. And one more effect it has is you can, if a card is banished except during the damage step, you can then banish one card both from your opponent's side of the field and their graveyard. Combo number 2, we're going to be utilizing the Strategist along with the Ashuna in hand to give us a Tenyi and Grandmaster inboard. With that being said, we will not be utilizing the Ash Blossom or the Protos in hand. So to start it off, we're going to use the effect of Strategist to discard the Ashuna to special summon itself along with a token. Now we're going to activate the graveyard effect of Ashuna, banishing itself to special summon a Shthana. Now using the Shthana and the token, we are going to synchro summon into a Grandmaster. And using the Grandmaster's effect, we will then banish the SwordSoul Blackout. You need to make sure you do not add this to the hand. By effect, it will now give us another token onto the field, which we can then synchro summon into the Tenyi. Now using the Strategist effect, we can inflict 1200 damage to your opponent, and you are now set up for your next turn. With the Grandmaster, you have a monster effect negate, and with the Tenyi, it is going to be added 100 attack and defense for every banished card. Your opponent's monsters lose 100 attack and defense for the banished cards, and if it was to be destroyed, you can then banish a card from your graveyard instead. Alright guys, so for combo number 3, we're going to be utilizing Mo Ye plus any worm monster in hand to give us a SwordSoul Grandmaster plus a Baron de Fleur inboard. Now with that being said, we will not be utilizing Ash Blossom or either of the Infinite Impermanences in this hand. So to get it started, you want to normal summon your Mo Ye, and by effect you want to show your opponent the worm monster in hand. This will allow you to add a token onto the field. Now with the token being added, you'll be able to synchro summon into the SwordSoul Grandmaster. Now by the Grandmaster and Mo Ye's effect, Mo Ye will allow you to draw one card from the deck, and the Grandmaster will allow you to add one card from the deck to the hand. So using the Grandmaster's effect, you want to add the Strategist to the hand. Now using the Strategist effect, you want to discard the Ashuna to allow him to special summon onto the field. And this will also allow him to bring a token onto the field, which we will use to synchro summon into Baron de Fleur. Now you'll also be able to use the Strategist effect to inflict 1200 damage to your opponent. And now you're set up for your next turn, having a monster effect negate with the Grandmaster, as well as a negate and pop with the Baron de Fleur, and once per turn you can also pop any card on the field. Alright guys, so that was my SwordSoul Tenyi deck guide. Now keep in mind, there's multiple ways you can play this deck and extenders you can put in the deck list to help further the combos even more. But let me know in the comments below how this helped you out. And as always, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.